The whole world I wait for this. I make the beat drop off.
I said, tell me what's really going on.
Same old, just a different day. I had trying to get it each and every way. We gon' make it, we gon' make it. It's your boy.
And if you don't know, now you know, you know, you know.
Very well. Flash, light.
I know your type, I know your kind, yeah.
Quick to black down.
You be leaving when it's drama.
Quick to black down.
Put your game, talk your shit, grab your back, call your flex. Spit your game, talk your shit, grab your back.
Woyo! Morning, nice and decent people. It is Friday, TGIF, yeah? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Big up to everyone. Listen, you're not being fooled, people. The Waffle Don will be here. That's broski. It's Friday. It's Ramadan. You know how things go. Big up everybody locked in, man. What we saying is it the same old-ish? Just a different day with the Arsenal? They know our type. Sometimes we're quick to back down. Chelsea fatigue. Anybody else got it? I got Chelsea fatigue. I'm not sure I want to see these men for the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? And for some, I have the weird feeling that we're not done with these lot, even after facing them for the fourth time in 3 months. Something tells me we're gonna run into these men, the Champions League or the FA Cup, buck up in a style. Now, hopefully, if it's the FA Cup, we see them in the final, because we know how that go. You know, FA Cup final, I fancy our chances against them, man. But we'll see how it goes, isn't it? But before I get carried away into all that, the UCL draw is out and all them something there. But the legends are out early. Big up everyone, man. Thank you all for being here. Look at this motherfucker. You know what? I'm gonna start this, and I'll come back to it later when Broski get here. But we're getting into the predictions. But as of now, big up the general, like Darren. Big up Tappins all around. Like Guna SC. Monster in the house, 3-point collecting. This should be the easiest 3 points of Liverpool season, isn't it? It's what? West Ham at Anfield. Maybe it's an audition for Jared Bowen to get a move to Liverpool when they go down. Left-footed right winger. Come on, and not obviously he can't do the Mo Salah thing, but Jared Bowen at his peak, like a year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, maybe, was being mentioned as one of the top right wingers in the Premier League. So I don't know. I don't know how the monster or the Liverpool faithful feel about adding Jared Bowen to their ranks, but I think he still got some ball in him. Arsenal got the luck of the draw energy today after the UCL draw. I love it. Put that energy in the air. This is what I'm talking about. That's right. I want the easiest path to the final. Now, I understand when you said the luck of the draw, and I don't think it's going to be easy, but I'm saying the path of least resistance is what I'm all about. I've never been on this. Give me Byron, no, fuck all that. Give me the easiest path to the final. The luck of the draw, I want that. Yep. I want the luck of the draw on my side in this competition that we've never won before. We have no heritage in. We're not perennially picking up other trophies as we compete for this Champions League. We don't want none of the tough teams. Now, I can do the Top Gunner thing and just say, you know what? These are the top 16 bestest team in Europe, and everyone is here on merit. You know, cool. But take it away from the Champions League. I wanted the easiest draw in the EFL Cup to get to the final. It wasn't. We had most of the Premier League teams. We had to beat, Brighton and Crystal Palace to get to our semifinals. Chelsea had Cardiff. That man got Wrexham in the FA Cup. So I don't hear anyone complaining about that. And I'm damn sure not going to complain about drawing Mansfield when I was sitting here saying, I don't want any of the big dogs in the FA Cup. Give me Mansfield, give me Port Vale or Bristol City, Norwich, Fulham, Leeds, one of them men in the next round. If I have to play a final against Southampton or Sunderland to get to the semi-final or the final of the FA Cup, I'm all for that. So the luck of the draw, I'm here for it. And let's be honest. Let's keep the conversation 100% honest. If Mikhail is going to win this thing, he needs all the help he can get. And the luck of the draw is one of the helps. And I'm here for it. Hit the like and subscribe, people. You heard the man. Big up to man like Waveland. And as I respect, you're big up to the doctor. Gunner for life. What you telling me? You good, yeah? Hope you're good, my G. Thank you for being here. Man, you are a football scholar, my friend. I appreciate your takes, Gunner for life. Tune in for the music. They will be forever intertwined and locked on this channel. As long as I'm running it, you know, when I hit 10 million subs and they come by me out and say, you can't play it now. I'll be like, nope. Music has been a part of the BBK fabric, the BBK community, and it will remain. Now, big up to everyone that's locked in. Now, remember tomorrow, people, we're doing member tomorrow. We are doing the member stream tomorrow. And I even forget the time that I have on the damn. But if you're preying the channel, the member stream is set up. I think it's 5 p.m. tomorrow for everyone to log in, face to face, cameras on, and let's have a chat. You know me, I said. Yes, man. Dappins all around. Big up to joins. And as I respect to you, my G, sensational. Future style. Sensational. And you know what? I haven't even looked at it all the way. Because obviously I'm sleeping while that shit is going on. I didn't wake up too long ago. And I came straight here, right? So let's have a look at the UCL draw. You know what I mean? Now, the game's 10 or 11 March when they'll be played. I'm not sure what our schedule has for us to be playing around that time. But just let me pull up some Arsenal fixtures real quick. Oh, Jesus, what am I doing? Some tasty fixtures, isn't it? Now, I'm tempted to do another a bracket giveaway, but this would be at the end of the Champions League, right? I'll leave this up to the members when we do the member stream or on the giveaway show. That anyone who correctly fills out a bracket, now obviously you won't know until the Champions League final is played and all that, but anyone who fills out a bracket correctly from now until the final, I have something for you. Now you're gonna have to do it ahead of time, obviously, whether it's a comment in the comment section or a DM or email, whatever it is, but you have to do it before March 10th and the balls are kicked. You fill out it's bracketology football style. I'm tempted to do a giveaway for that as well. Sensational. I did not catch it, Guna Essie. I was asleep at the time. But if we look at it, if we just glance at it, you're looking at PSG Chelsea grudge match, Club World Cup grudge match, Liverpool league phase grudge match for Galatasaray. I'm not sure that's as straightforward as most people think. The classic Real Madrid and Man City matchup. This is what I said yesterday on Gianni's channel last night. What matchup I would more likely want to see? Real Madrid City. Obviously, I want to see that. Let the big dogs knock each other out on that side. Atalanta Bayern. I don't even know how I feel about that one. I know I didn't want Atalanta if the choices were Leverkusen or Atalanta. But from Leverkusen, Bodo or Sporting, some grudge match. You man knocked us out the Europa League a couple of years ago. Atletico and Tottenham, we know how that's going to go. We knew a while ago, and that's up, people. Like big and serious. We know the business. Barcelona, Newcastle. Didn't Barcelona already pump Newcastle in the league phase? But yeah, favorable draw, and I'm here for it. You know, this is what I wanted. I'm not shying from it. I know there is some delusional fan somewhere disappointed we didn't get Bayern, not Bayern, but you know what I'm saying. Give me one of the big dog. Fuck all that. Nope. Put us up. Nope. Don't want that. Big up to you, man. I'm in the building. Big up to Abder. Big you up. Appreciate you being here. Manners and respect. The quad is on. You say the crazy thing is you say the keyword and bang. Man, like boy 10 is in full effect. Big him up, man. Bowen missed his chance to move to the big club 3 years ago. And that's the thing, isn't it? And this is why I don't get upset when players move, LFC Monster. You know what I mean? You see that guy that used to play for your team, you know, speak with a Scouser accent. His initials are TAA. Didn't want to miss his chance to go to Madrid, and you Liverpool fans crucified him for it. You see? Now you take away the names, and it's Jared Bowen, and it's not Trent, and then you realize that they're just players, isn't it? Yeah, he missed his opportunity to go to Liverpool. I hear it. And Trent didn't want to miss his opportunity to go to that place, so he took it and didn't sign a new contract. We got the easiest games by far. Now, we have to make a good account of ourselves, don't we? Because if we don't, the narrative will be, Arsenal, you got a easier draw than everyone else and failed to deliver. So based on how we're looking at the table and the bracket, the final is the minimum, right? Because it's if all the favorites, hands-on favorites, win their matchup, it's a collision course with Barcelona. Do we believe we can beat Barcelona? I do. I thought every Premier League team that went up against Barca, I thought was going to beat them, except Newcastle. And Chelsea did beat them because the way they defend or the way they choose not to defend. I might be a little disrespectful when I called Hansi Flick the German Ange, but the way he sets that Barcelona team up not to defend, I think they can defend. This chat has gone back and forth with me, telling me that Kerbasi is a top defender worth more than Saliba. I don't agree, but there was an argument there that he's a top center back, young guy, Spanish international, all this shit. Yeah, right? Jules Koundé and all these men are supposedly good defenders. So I'm gonna say they choose not to defend, and that's why I called Flick the Hansi, I called him the German Ange, because of how he defends or chooses not to. Makes a deliberate attempt and said, nope, to the point where man gets sent off against Chelsea for playing a high line and he high-fives him as he's leaving the pitch. Clearly tells me that it was instructions, isn't it? No matter how you get there, it's how you finish. Yeah, collision course. A collision course with Barcelona is what it's looked like for the Champions League fixtures. You know what I mean? So if it's an easy draw, we have to make it count. It's what I wanted. I've never pretended to want the big dogs for the draw. You know what I'm saying? The draw is the draw, people. But Broski,
bro,
what you telling me? You fell asleep.
I thought this show started at 4:15.
Oh Jesus!
I totally got it wrong, boy. Seriously. What time did it start?
Hey man, how you good, man? I'm just chit-chatting with the chat before you get here, man, to hear your thoughts on the Champions League draw.
Oh, yeah. Big up to everyone, man. Lights in it. Not that great. Lights not that great. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm Champions League. Listen, everything seems to be dropping for us nice, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's how it's us, innit? I've told you it's Arsenal versus Arsenal right now. We can get to a final if we acquit ourselves correctly. But also as well, we can outdo ourselves as well because these draws favour us. You know what Arsenal's like, man. The Wolves game favoured us to give us an advantage. And look what happened there. Brentford, I suppose, was a bit of a favour as well. Look what happened there. So you never know with Arsenal, man. You know, it's looking nice. It's looking good. But the caution's always going to be there, isn't it? Until we get over that line. Because I'm hearing City fans still confident, you know, playing Real Madrid, playing us in the final, in the Carabao, winning the league. They're still confident. So, yeah, we just have to just take it in, man. Just take it in and not overthink things, innit? I don't want to overthink things at the moment.
Yeah, you know, like I said to the chat earlier, man, I've never hid my feelings about wanting to get the path of least resistance, so to speak.
Yeah.
Champions League. You know, if I can avoid Man City and Real Madrid being on this side, cool. And this is what we call it, the luck of the draw, but sometimes you create your own luck, innit? Like there's a reason we were on this side of the bracket and where we are because we finished first. and won all of our games.
Yes.
So, you know, we gave ourselves the best possible chance to be in this position. Like how we have to make it.
Oh, hold on.
Mm.
Who came second? Was it Bayern?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can't meet Bayern until the final. That's the thing with the top 2 seeds. We could only play them in the final because they're on the other side.
But Man City can meet Bayern Munich.
Yep. Matter of fact, if they get by Madrid,
yeah,
it's a collision course for us. So at least 3 of the big dogs are going out. One of them are going out in the first round, and then it's a collision course between them and Bayern. And then, you know, if PSG get by Chelsea, they're on a collision course with Liverpool. So potentially the current Champions League holders, if they run into, you know, the English heritage Liverpool, one of them are going out. You know what I mean? So we got Barca and Atletico, but in our direct way is Bodo Glimt, Sporting, and, you know, the mighty boys of Leverkusen. I like the draw. I'm not gonna lie. You know, like we need all the help we can get. So.
Do you know, you're gonna laugh, yeah, but Bodo Glimt, yeah, I'm not gonna think on them, you know, because they play football, man. I know we beat them possibly, but the way they've beaten up a few teams, man, City and Inter Milan as well. If we're having an off day, they can move to us. So we've got to be professional in the way we deal with these guys, because anyhow, Saka and all these guys, because you know our players, yeah, they look at the opposition sometimes and they think, you know what, this is going to be easy, isn't it? And the next minute, yeah, you're on plastic pitch, yeah, and you're like, what my boots ain't doing what it needs to do. I can't run properly. And the next minute, Bodo Glimt are just whipping the ball around you. That's what they done to City. And City didn't play no dead team, you know. City had Haaland, they had Rodri, you know what I mean? I'm sure they had Foden out as playing as well. They had some guys out there. So we need, as I said, yeah, this Arsenal team, yeah, next season, you know, if we won like competitions this season, next season it's lax, isn't it? Nah, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna slap them, man. We'll beat them, man. There's no. But every game is cautious. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. And people want me to just be like, nah, overconfident. I tell you, in the Premier League, yeah, we're probably gonna talk about them. I'm confident at playing teams in the Premier League, but I'm very I'm cautious, optimistic kind of thing. Do you understand?
Right. We get by Leverkusen. Like I hear it when AJ said, honestly, he's worried about Bodo. But I'm sorry, I'm gonna disrespect Bodo. So we're beating Bodo, bro. We cannot lose. We cannot go out of a competition to Bodo. And then we're gonna have to. Last year, we're laughing at Tottenham, brother. You had Bodo Glimt in the semifinal. That's how you got to the final to win that trophy. All of a sudden, it's like Bodo beat. Now, big up to Bodo. They did beat City in the league phase, and they did do a double on on Inter, last year's finalists. But I think the Cinderella story for them I think it ends. They might get by Sporting, but there is no way we can have Bodo with the second leg of the tie at home turn up and beat us. You know, I know this is the Champions League and all this, but brother, if we're gonna talk about the teams with heritage, last time I checked, Bodo don't have no Champions League heritage, and we have better players. You know what I mean? So
do we have a heritage?
No, but that's what I'm saying. They use it against us. That's why we can't win. So if we got two teams with no heritage, surely the tiebreaker is going to come is the team with the better players. And I think we have way better players than Bodo. You know what I mean? So, and Inter, they were missing a whole bunch of players. Inter, they're going through some kind of transition period where it's like they haven't really recovered from that 5-0 drubbing that they got last year in the final. But yeah, Bodo, no way. We cannot. We will never hear the end of that. You know, we'll never hear the end of it if we don't get by Leverkusen.
All I remember, all I'll be hearing is Bodo Glimt, Tony's voice. Bodo Glimt, Bodo Glimt. Nightmares.
Bodo Glimt, you know. Oh my days. But yeah, we finished. That's what I'm saying, Joyce. We earned our position exactly where we need to be, and I'm here for it. But yeah, man, that's the Champions League in a nutshell. You know, win your games, put yourself in the best position to navigate the knockout rounds. But Champions League aside, bro, I'm gonna admit that I have Chelsea fatigue, man. It feels like we've played these men a whole bunch. About to play them for the 4th time in 3 months. Yeah. Tired of these, man. You know, like I see your title for your video for your watch along. What do you say? Punish them? I know I see it. Punish them.
Let's punish them. Let's punish them.
I'm here for that. You know what I mean? So Chelsea, they would like nothing more to ruin our title hopes. And if they do come to the Emirates and win, or even take a point from us, I think it's a big deal. How you feeling about this fixture coming off the North London derby? One derby to the next.
You know what? I'm sick of Chelsea right now.
I am too, man. For real.
And there's nothing better than beating this guy. I think we've got something for them on Sunday, you know. I know they come with this reputation of being Chelsea, world chumps, Conference League winners and stuff like that. But if there's any team I'm gonna get arrogant against, and I'm gonna get clipped up, and I'm gonna show chest, yeah, and that's gonna be Chelsea. Now, I just want to say this, yeah. We've lost 1 game at home all season, yeah, and that was due to some strippiness by Zubimendi. Let's call a spade, yeah. Once he done that, our heads went. Yeah. The best result Chelsea can get out of this is a draw. That's the best result they're gonna get, because they're not gonna beat us. I think we will win. I think we win this. I think we win this comfortably, to be honest. I don't see Chelsea as a threat. They've got some good players. You know, they've got individual players that are very good. João Pedro, he seems to be on some decent form right now. Don't rate the defense. Reece, Enzo's all right. Caicedo's good. Palmer, Esteval, another player that, you know, look at Gianni was saying, like, a lot of their players are overrated. A lot of their players are kind of overrated, yeah, because if they should be doing much better than what they're doing right now. I don't care, yeah, because last season they had that little, you know what I mean? We're in the title race. This season they tried the same thing again for what for a week, 2 weeks? I can't even remember how long it was. Yeah. So respectfully, these are the type of teams, yeah, below 3rd and 4th, we should be slapping up. And I'm not, when I say slap up, I don't mean 4-5s. I mean like a 3-1 or something. Because I don't respect Chelsea. I don't respect them. Yeah, because 1 minute you man want to talk about world champions, and you've got this Lewis brother wearing this flipping stank belt on his every week on shows. He's got that stanking WWC, I see, Chelsea belt on his bloody thing. He's saying, what does he say? What does he say? Anybody, you know what I mean? Anybody, you know what I mean? Like Chelsea, yeah. Anybody, the way you say it is so funny, yeah, but I don't expect these, man. I'm sorry. I'm doing the Tony Shameless thing today.
Yeah.
I don't respect these, man. Yes, you can hold that as well. Proper Chelsea, you can hold that as well. Yeah? Because you, man, need some licks on Sunday, yeah? And Arteta, if Arteta's thinking like me, he's going to go for the jugular. I don't want this. I can't even say too much about my in-laws' house, yeah. Well, just turn around. You consider for? They need to get some licks. Yeah, we need to show them, because they are our bees. You know what I'm saying? They don't take points from us. They're rubbish. Yeah, they're rubbish. So I'm expecting 3 points at the Emirates. May not be a comfortable 3 points, but I'm expecting 3 points. Just put it that way.
Yeah, I hear it. Now, I feel like we'll
I don't
win.
want to hear you. I don't want to hear you after the Spurs talk last week. No chess last week. I couldn't believe it when I heard that on the stream. I can't believe.
I was on the because here's the thing, right? With the Spurs thing, I know we beat Spurs and the dopamine has hit, but that has created this fog that has blinded people to the fact, the actual fact that if Man City win all their games, they still win this Premier League. From where we were, I don't think
they have to beat us. They have to beat us at the Etihad to be able to do that.
Yeah, and that's what it is. It's at the Etihad. If they were coming to the Emirates, I'd be, or had we beaten them at the Emirates, I'd feel differently. But the fact that we were in a position to go double digits points clear multiple times. Fast forward 3 weeks, these men can say that if they win all their games, they win all the Premier League. So essentially, there was no title race, and we created one. You know, we should have walked away with this thing. The opportunities were there on 4 different occasions. Like, it's very difficult for me to reconcile 4 wasted opportunities. Liverpool at home, United at home, G-Tech Stadium, Wolves. I can even throw the City ground in there, the 0-0 draw against Forest. So 5 opportunities to blow this thing wide open. And on all 5 of those occasions, we fell short. So coming off a massive FA Cup performance, I had trust issues going into that game because after the Wigan game, we see Arteta put Saka in the 10 while he had Eze on the bench. So going into this game, I had no idea what he is going to do. And I still feel some type of way this Sunday. What the hell is he going to do now? That Eze is in form, he's banging. Is he going to stick to the winning formula, or is he going to bring Odegaard back into the fold? Because we can forecast a win based on the fact that we're the better team and we're at home. But then we look at the starting 11 come Sunday afternoon and we're like, shit, man. Now all of a sudden I don't feel too great about this one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the kicker, isn't it? It's like, well, you look at it, you know, because obviously people share the starting lineup in the groups and the starting lineup. Where's Eze? And you know, got the small print on the below. It's like, where's Eze? He's on the bench. What's going on? Why is he not starting? So I get that, BBK. Yeah. I'm not on the dopamine thing, you know. I'm obviously on dopamine because I'm on the show today with you, and obviously all the great viewers and seeing the channel just thriving. Yeah, that's the dopamine for me. I totally understand where you're coming from in terms of, like, you know what I mean, the trust. Let's just call it trust, isn't it? Because we don't trust Arteta with his starting lineups. Is he gonna start Eze come Sunday? I think he will, and that's not me bigging up the manager, but I think he will because he needs Arteta. Sorry, Arteta needs Eze right now. Yeah, you know, Arteta's that man, innit? He loves to. He uses his players, innit? Like, he came out of that rubbish the other day about, oh, Eze's upset with me and we're gonna have to change how we use him and all of this kind of nonsense. That annoyed me when he spoke about Eze like that, because why are you speaking about him like that in public? You know, are you trying to get a reaction? Because you did get a reaction last week. You know, Spurs, you did get a reaction, but less of that, Arteta, because I never heard nothing when Odegaard and his cheerleaders. And I know there's a man that's watching this that's not saying that. Yeah, we know the guys that's watching this. We know the guys who's watching these channels. Yeah, I didn't hear the manager say anything about Odegaard's mistake. Did you hear anything? Was there anything referenced? No. So I don't understand why he has to, you know, call out Eze every single time. But for me, Eze's, you know what? Eze's got to start on Sunday. Ball it up, you know, because Arteta's he's any kind of like lax or anything, Eze doesn't score, it seems like, you know what, he's going to throw Odegaard on straight away. So if Eze can do something, you know, in the first 60, 70 minutes, you know what I mean, I'll be happy, because I don't think Odegaard should be getting a half. I think he should be coming on for the last 10 minutes like he calls players finishers. I think Eze needs minutes on the pitch now. He showed you what he can do. He showed you how he can play with Gyökeres. He showed you that. Yeah, the improvement when Gyökeres was playing on against Spurs. And I know Spurs are rubbish, but still, they showed what they can do together. So yeah, I expect Eze to start on Sunday, and I'll be very disappointed if he doesn't start on Sunday. Put it that way.
What you make of his comments when he said, "I understand how to use Eze now"? Do you think that's like self-awareness, or he's just?
You know, if I was on my stream, I'd have done a slap. You know, you would have got a slap for that. You know, a slap on the neck. Yeah. What? We're 27 games in.
Well, we played 28. We've played 28. Everyone else played 27.
28. And you know how to use Eze now? What kind of stupidness is that?
No, sometimes it takes time, isn't it? Sometimes it takes time to unlock a player. Even the great Pep someone needs a year in his system because Rodri wasn't Rodri the first year, right? So is it this player might take longer to unlock than this player, even though he's a proven player. Different system. I'm reaching here, playing at Palace, counter-attacking football, come to Arsenal, ball dominant system. I don't know. The fact that he said it out loud, part of it, he's admitting that he's gotten it wrong, which is something that I rarely ever hear from him. Normally, we get beaten a game and he comes out and said, we dominated, we did this. And we're like, game where we didn't dominate. We lost, we drew, we dropped points. We didn't dominate anything at the City ground. It was a 0-0 game. So the fact that he was able to say it out loud, because he's not going to say, I got this wrong. He'll say it in a political way. But the net of it is you're admitting that you gotten it wrong. And it's cost us points in games where he hasn't played. You know what I mean? That would points where, for example, I started a comment here from Boy 10 when he said, are you men ready for the league to go down to goal difference? You know what I mean? And from the position that we were in, Boy 10, the fact that it's coming down to this means there's a huge slippage somewhere. And I'm not ready for the goal difference, heart attack, cardiac arrest thing. I don't. Do you think we got the bottle for that? Like, we've seen when it's close, we usually do a madness. You know what I mean? And speaking of doing a madness, this damn Organ Goon, man. Big up,
we're up to Organ Goon, man. Yeah, man. Hey, that man's gifting memberships like hamburgers, bro.
You know what I mean? And speaking of memberships, tomorrow 5 p.m., let's be here. We'll have a chat.
Yeah, definitely, man.
We'll have a chat on the membership. But yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, big up to Dr. S in the build. Hey, that's my nephew, you know. So my nephew's here. I don't know where he is. Is he here?
Ryan.
Ryan, yeah. He's
Ryan.
It must be in another room, isn't it? Like,
hey, big up, man. At least your family support your thing.
Yeah.
That's love. I big
very intelligent, man. Very intelligent, man. The Arteta thing. Boy 10 will say, stop reaching UK. You know, Arteta's taking the
if you say I know how to use him now, that's an admission of guilt.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying, Boy 10. You know,
I want to ask Boy 10, is he ready to like admit when we don't win the quad, even though the quad is still on, when we don't win the quad, is he ready to admit that his take was foolishness? Because I'm here for it.
Happy. I think he'll still be happy because we're leaving with at least 2 trophies. Because if it's not the quad, it's the treble, isn't it? You can't go from the quad to trophy.
I know, but still, that strippiness at the start of the season. I mean, sorry, that strippiness that you've been going on with, pure strippiness. But anyway, back to the point about Arteta. Arteta, the genius, and me and Dr. S, big up to Dr. Seymour. I think he's around here. That's
big up, Doc.
Me and little self promo as well. Sorry, me and Dr. S are gonna unpick this guy's brain, Arteta's brain, because he says things, yeah, and he's very calculated when he says these things. So the Arteta lovers, when they hear this kind of admission now, it's okay, Arteta, it's all forgiven, you know. Let's go and win every single game, you know, let's enjoy the rest of the season. But some of us, like me and yourself, we remember these things. We remember the comments that he made in his debut in the first against Liverpool, where he said, "Oh, he should have scored," and all that. You remember these little things when he dropped him for like 4 games against after the Villa defensive mess up. We remember the things what he just said about, you know, Eze's been really upset. You don't say these things about players openly, you know. Now sometimes I don't know whether Arteta is saying this because he actually really does enjoy Eze, because he has says positive things about Eze as well. I'm not going to say he doesn't say negative things about him consistently. He has said quite a few nice things about Eze as well. I don't know whether he says these things to get a reaction from the player himself, because Eze is a player to me. He looks like he's quite. I don't know if he's quite introverted. He looks introverted.
It seems so. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks. You know, he looks quite like quiet, but you know, obviously you can have conversations with him and stuff like that. But he seems like a nice lad. And he's a nice lad. He's not gonna. What a bomb! Or he's not gonna come out with like, "What are you saying about me?" and all this stuff. He's not that type of like, you know, type of guy. So sometimes this kindness is taken for weakness, isn't it?
It happens.
And it's like, you know. So this is what I'm saying. Yeah, I want Eze to finish this season on a high. Yeah, where we're looking at Eze and you're saying, "Wow," because me and you wanted Eze from the start of the season, but we wanted Eze in this team. Yeah, we wanted him in. Yeah, we wanted him disrupting, and he's disrupting the team because Odegaard no longer has his first team place. The only one who's keeping Odegaard's what's the word? The only one who's keeping Odegaard in existence is Arteta.
Yeah.
So Eze, come take this number 10, yeah? Yeah, and just let's get to the end of the season. And that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, boy 10. And big up to Prom Ice. Big you up, man, G. Big up everyone locked in, man. Appreciate you. Thank you all for being here. Definitely don't take your time for granted. So manners and respect. Make sure that you're hitting the likes and you're subbing to the Waffle Done. But boy 10 said, Arteta just raised bait in its pressures. I would advise people to avoid those things. You know, when you publicly say that you've misused your best player, I mean, I don't think too many coaches can get away with saying that. You know what I mean? So, especially when you were in a position to run away with the league, now you're in a position where one more loss, one more drop point, and then all of a sudden we need someone help to win this Premier League. Because it's still in our hands, barely, but we dropped against Chelsea, and then we need someone's help.
I want to say something, yeah.
Go on.
This is really been on my mind, right, the last few weeks, and it's something that's really annoying me so much to the point that I have to cuss out some people, right? This thing of Arsenal fans wanting to prove other Arsenal fans wrong is so annoying, it's so jarring, it's so childish. Do you know that? No matter how we see manager, players, fans, we still want to get over the line, yeah? We still want to get over the line. I don't think the outers in particular, well, I don't know. I don't think outers in particular are enjoying this. Do you understand? Enjoying not winning trophies right now. But you've got the good guys, so to speak, yeah. They can't wait to get to the end of the season to be like, well, you can't celebrate now because you've been saying X amount over this amount of period of time. Shut up. Yeah, it's been 20-something years. Yeah. And don't let me cuss out in my in-laws' house, yeah, because they be like, they look at me different. They be looking at me different. Rian, I'm not cussing, yeah. I'm not gonna cuss, so don't worry about it. But they can hear me from the bedroom, so just chill out. This type of fan, yeah, for me, really grates me because BBK, when we was watching Arsenal in the 2000s, the 1990s and all that, we didn't know about these type of fans. We didn't know about these type of fans. There weren't these type of fans. But it's this internet, social media takeover where a man has to wait to the end of the season to be happy to prove people wrong. So if we won the quad, yeah, this boy 10 will be coming up and go, well, look what I told you. Brother, I'm happy. I'm on holiday. I'm happy we won a quad. But to have an opinion of don't thinking we're gonna win a quad, so what?
Yeah. I tell you
this
what.
is the thing about fans. This is because you know there's a certain man that be watching the stream as well. Yeah. Because I had a stream with another man the other day, and man was coming like, you know what? Come the end of the season, I want to see what man are saying, innit? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not on all of that, innit? You know what I'm saying? Because when we win, God willing, I'm blocking man out, and I'm doing what I have to do. I'm celebrating how I need to celebrate. So does it really matter that you have to prove someone wrong? Does it really matter, or does it matter more that we have to go and win trophies? What matters more?
I tell you what, if we
you
win,
weren't gonna say it. I said it. You weren't gonna say it.
no, the thing is, if we win the hell with the quad. If we win a treble, imagine we win a treble, and I'm looking for more 10. Be like, where the quad at? Where the quad at? Brother, that's not gonna happen. If we win a domestic double or any of it, I'm gonna be too over the moon, and I will see you at the parade, boy 10. We win the quad, and I will drinks on me. Matter of fact, your drinks on me. I will, brother, all that stuff. I'll be too giddy celebrating to have any kind of smoke for anybody. You know what I mean? Like, this is, if I'm sitting here demanding trophies and demand we win based on the money spent and the time that he's been here, and he finally delivers that, I won't have the energy to go at anyone for saying anything. I don't know where that man will get the energy from saying you can't.
They'll find it. You said this. You said that. I want to see where the energy is now. That you know what we want.
You know what? You're right. I think you're 100% right. That will happen. But you know what? These men. Some of these guys, because if you're under 30 years old, say if you're like in the age range of 25 to 28, you really didn't see us win the league, right? You don't remember shit at 6 years old, like brother. So you didn't see us win the league. So that's why these men get carried away when we put a couple of wins together and say, "Hey, believe in the team, get back." But we know what a title-winning team looks like, right? And even last year, right? Every opportunity, you notice when every opportunity we gave Liverpool to pull away from us, they did. Every time we drop points, that's what champions do. We haven't seen that in our team. Every time that City give us an opportunity to pull away from them, we don't.
Yeah,
so that's where the pause comes from, and we don't have to go back to the 08 bottle jobs or the 2016 one. We can just go back to yesteryear with this core group of players and with this same coach. So, I mean, I hear it still, but if we win 2 trophies, even if we just win 1 trophy and it happens to be the Premier League, I'll be too giddy celebrating to have smoke for anyone, and that's just how I see it. You know what I mean?
That's what I want, bro. People don't understand. Yeah, I've wanted the Premier League for such a long time because these things don't come along. You've got a window to win a Premier League, I think. Yeah, before the team gets deconstructed, isn't it? And I think in the next 2-3 years, yeah. What's that? Gabriel maybe be 32.
Yeah, so these players are in there, bro. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so we need to, you know what? Why can't we pick up 2 3 Premier Leagues along the way, because City are always going to be City, and they're always going to be strengthening. They're always going to be applying for the best players. That's just City, isn't it? We will try and go for certain players, but if we're winning trophies and stuff, are we not going to be an attractive outfit? Will we not be attractive outfit? I don't want City's leftovers.
Yeah,
I want players to choose us and say, "No, I'm coming to you. I don't want to go City."
I hear it, man. Man said he'll be banned from flights if we win the quad. Public indecency on a madness. Man's going streaking, Even if we win this league, we did it without winning without a league-winning squad, says Flybury. Big up to Chelsea Dan. This guy, What you say? He's much more reserved than the reverse fixture, Well, the chest was kind of, say it with your chest, proper Chelsea. You're gonna come to the Emirates and ruin our title chances. Final nail in the coffin, yeah. I'm here for you. Speaking of, now that we have you here, if you're still in the building, predictions, my bro. Chelsea, Arsenal.
Chelsea Dan can hear this while he's here. 3-1 Arsenal.
3-1 to the Arsenal.
Yep.
Awful, Dan. Oh man. I have to reserve room for when the lineup comes out. I also have to reserve room for when we finish our warm-ups in case someone gets.
Oh yeah.
But back to our ways, back to clean sheet settings. George Graham FC 1-0 to the Arsenal.
Nah, man, ain't gonna be 1-0, man.
Yeah.
Let's score, man. Chelsea will get a penalty or something.
Nah.
Palmer penalty.
Yeah, this is the time. This is the type of game where Saliba and Galiba, they'll get up for. I'm not worried about Yarpej or Delap. I think they're not as trash. The Spurs are absolute garbage, right?
Yeah.
Wolves absolute garbage. I think they'll give us a better game. I don't think we'll be 2-0 up and sailing like we were at Wolves before we hit the self-destruct button. I think it will be a tight game. They'll have a chance here, a chance there. But the thing is that the 1-1 draw or the 1-1 win they got at Stamford Bridge, that was a different coach. That was Maresca. Maresca had the pulse of these players and knew who he could get something out of, who he could do this and that. Liam, I'm not sure he's figured out the Chelsea dynamics yet. And he has done well against everyone else, but against Arsenal, he's lost both games. Right? I think he's won or drawn every other game. The only red or the blemishes on his record since he's become Chelsea manager is EFL home and away to Arsenal. So I don't think he's figured out how to really navigate such a strong team, a team that's so organized. And I don't think they'll get through us.
Have you noticed that Chelsea seem to motivate themselves against the big clubs, but look at Burnley, came to their home, red cards. Was it a red card? Did they get a red? Someone got a red in that game, innit? So they drew with Leeds. Who's the other team? Lost to Sunderland. Against the big clubs, they're decent and stuff like that. They raise their game and stuff like that, but also as well, this team, let's not forget, they've got discipline issues as well.
Yeah.
So, they're a Caicedo booking or two from him getting a 2-game ban as well. Yeah. And Chelsea, they're still fighting for that top 4 position as well. So it's not like they're not fighting for anything right now. They're still in the Champions League and the FA Cup. So fair play to them. But all that's coming out when you see, because you've got a couple of Chelsea fans in here and stuff like that, it's just rivalry talk right now. That's all it is. It's rivalry talk. If you ask who's got more to play for, it's Arsenal, isn't it? Obviously, we're going for the league. We're trying to stop teams from stopping us getting points from 3 points. So I'm going to be like confident, having only lost 3 games this season. I've lost, I've only lost 3 games this season. Is it 3 or 2?
3.
It's 3. Yeah.
Lost Liverpool, Villa, and United. Yeah.
So I'm going to be confident going into this game. Yeah. So I'm predicting, yeah, that we're gonna win 3-1. And I you didn't hear me stutter when I said that. You know, so you Chelsea man can say whatever you want.
Big up to DJ Sav, another Chelsea fan. Big him up. You know, he's been supporting the channel and the spaces for time. So big you up, my G. Hope you're good. I'm going 1-0 Arsenal.
You don't see him after the game though, yeah. I bet you don't see him or Chelsea down after the game.
We'll see Yasser though. We'll see Yasser. We'll definitely see
Yasser keeps it
because he has to get a match reaction up.
Yeah, Yasser keeps it 100, but you won't see these man after the game, especially when we beat them.
When the lineup comes out, Cala in the 10. Now the
defense is trash. Sorry,
he has some decisions to make, don't he? Especially the left back, because we know he loves Cala, but Nkapie has
Gusto. Sorry, what Arsenal?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Nkapie starting, man.
He's starting, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. That guy is. We're just about to throw down a 60 M's for him. Yeah, he needs to be starting. Don't mess up everything now. Keep him where he is. Yeah, because that back four seems to be settled now. You know, that's a nice back four. That is a solid back four. Mm-hmm. Please don't put Cala in a game like this. Yeah, you don't need Cala to start. Nkapie is disciplined. He's been having some man of the match performances. You know, maybe seconds or whatever to the scorers and stuff, but he's been brilliant. So let's keep him there. Shut them up. Who's on that side? Is it Neto that's on that side? So yeah, let's see if you can just keep Neto quiet. And yeah, man.
Proper Chelsea dancer. I'm going 2-1 Chelsea. Also, we're not charity FC Spurs. You couldn't beat us with 10 men. We beat you with 11. Twice. And DJ Sam, I didn't predict you. I'm going 1-0. I think it's gonna be a very closer game. But it's not a crazy take to say Arsenal will beat Chelsea at the Emirates. Like we've been putting fives past you, man. You know, and the year before that, you were 3-0 down at halftime. So it's at the Emirates. We typically beat you. It's been 2021 since you
bring up Chelsea Dan's comment, yeah, because I'm gonna cuss him right now.
You put up another one. I can't even
bring up his comments right now. Yeah,
this one.
My team's been crap attacking wise, but still has scored more goals than you. So what does that say about your club then? What does it say? My attack is crap, yeah? Yeah, I agree with you. But what does it say about your club when we scored more goals than you? What does it say? My name is Waffle, yeah, but I speak facts, yeah? So don't come with your rubbish, because I'll cuss you out today, and I don't business. I'm not in the mood for your rubbish today, bro. Yeah? You keep saying we're crap, you keep saying with this, you keep saying with that, yeah? So beat us then. Beat us on Sunday. Beat us on Sunday.
Hey, I hear it, man. But yeah,
I'll send him no link here because I'll cuss him out today. Yeah, I will cuss him out today, and I'm fasting as well, so I ain't got time to be chatting.
Dad, make sure you're back. Make sure you're back after the game. Yo, we need to talk after the game. Okay, Dad. Let me leave that one.
Waffling. How many games have you beaten us? Tell me how many games you've beaten us this season. I'm waffling, yeah. How many games have you beaten us this season? Tell me how many games.
BB, he said we're unbeaten in the Prem. What you on about? I'm saying but you haven't played us in the Prem. That's why we're previewing this game. You said we didn't beat you, couldn't beat you with 11 men. We came to Stamford Bridge, and you tell me what game is more important to Chelsea? You're nowhere near the Premier League title back in November, right? But the EFL Cup is a trophy that you want to win, and we came to Stamford Bridge and was two goals clear, 2-0 up, and 3-1 up. Like we came to with a place to the final on the line at your ground and ended the tie. The tie was over at Stamford Bridge in a game that you could have gotten to a final. So what are we talking about? You know, and we're doing that.
You see the arguments that we're having right now, yeah? This is the type of arguments we used to have like last season and before, like my striker's got more goals than your striker and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't matter. It matters where you are in the league, the positioning. This is a Chelsea fan, yeah, that's won loads of trophies, yeah, doing all this. We've got more goals. Our striker's got more goals than you. So what? What matters is where you finish, bro. Not about who scored this amount and who scored that amount.
Yeah.
Man, we're not giddy about the Spurs game. We're not giddy, but I'm confident we are going to beat you on Sunday, and we're going to beat you well. So I'm looking.
Bad, you know. He's a madman. He is a madman. Man said the owners wanted to go out the cup.
Look at that's embarrassing, bro.
I can't believe it.
How can you say that?
He typed this. That's why I left it on the screen so long. I can't believe he actually typed
How can you
this.
say the owners wanted to go out the cup? That is, is that Clear Lake he's talking about? The owners wanted to go. So how do you have so much trust in your team then if the owners wanted to go out the cup? Because surely that mirrors the fans and the players as well, isn't it? And the manager as well, because the manager he's going to be part of all of that, isn't he?
Yeah, man. You can't put out a lineup in a semi-final. You don't get to a semi-final against your biggest London rivals and say, yeah, we wanted to go out. I'm not buying that, and that's why you guys.
None of that.
Yeah, but big up to you, DJ Sab, man. Appreciate you, man. Even when you silent listening, big you up and thank you for being here, my G. Rabba, what's that? Rabata. What does that say? Say greetings from a Chelsea fan. Hey, glad the algorithm found you, my guy. Big up. And make sure that you are subbing to everyone and make sure you're liking the video. In Capier is levels above Calif, but we call for rotation, so. We call for rotation in the spaces in the middle of the field, especially with Zubi playing a exorbitant amount of minutes and Norgard barely getting a kick. So maybe he'll rotate Calafiore for Hincapié. Who knows? Question: who don't you want to see starting for Arsenal on Sunday? I don't want to see Odegaard start at the expense of Eze. Now, if he wants to rest Zubimendi and play Odegaard with Eze in the middle of the park, I wouldn't be too opposed to it. What I don't want to see is him shoehorn Eze out left to put Odegaard back in the 10. I don't want to see that.
Could you see Mosquera starting right back?
No. I think he'll deputize that right back at some point throughout the game.
He's been rested this week as well.
He took Timber off at the hour mark and gave him a week's rest just for this fixture because he knows what the title. He knows what's same question here. I think Timber is the best right back in the league.
I look at all these excuses he comes out with. We had no captain. We had no this. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, when Arsenal talk about injury, and I've had a stream with Chelsea. This is the hypocrisy of Chelsea Dan. Yeah, I've streamed on Chelsea Dan the shows before. Yeah, and I've just mentioned an injury, and he's just like, "Oh, there's no excuses. There's no excuses." And then all of a sudden now, you're talking about we had no captain and all this. Get out of here, bro, man. What? This is what I'm saying, man. This guy, I'm telling you, bro. He is Mr. He's Mr. Banks, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man said I didn't want the Carabao Cup, so you can win it, but then want to turn around and talk about we win trophies. Like, right? If you're willingly going out of a competition because your owners said, I know you don't believe that. I know you typed it because you're rattled, but I know you don't believe that the owners said, go out of this competition to Arsenal in front of 40,000 fans at home. I know you don't believe that. And if you do, but we'll move on still. Man City Leeds, they're going to Ellen Road, which has proven to be tough for everybody but us. We went there, it was what, 4-0? But most men go there and get turned over. Pause. So it's the business end of the season. I know we can romanticize the story of Leeds, Calvert-Lewin, Daniel Farker. They're staying up. They're definitely staying up. Can our boys at Leeds do us a favor?
Big up to Fernie. I think he's in the building right now.
Big up Fernie.
Do you know what? I think this might be. A little bit difficult for Leeds because Leeds, they're gonna want to play their football, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And against a City that's on form, that's quite a dangerous game. The City can just pick you off as well. I just think it's going to be too much too much of a mountain to climb against a City team that's banging form, that got Haaland, that can just run off, peel off the defenders, last man. But I want to be wrong, but I just can't see it. I can't see Leeds doing anything tomorrow. And I hope I'm wrong, Fernie, 100%, but I just can't see it. Can't see it at all. So I think City will win that comfortably. You know, I think probably like a 3-0 or something.
Right. Comfortably, you know. Yeah.
Oh, is that the same result?
I just think City will have two. Business end of the season. Haaland, Marmoush, O'Reilly's in form. They're rested. They're fresh. Marmoush, Cherokee, Semenyo. These guys are so fresh, and he's just going to unleash. I think if Leeds score first, they have a chance, but they must score. Because if Man City get a lead on them, and it's a case of how many. Because then if Leeds dare try to get back into the game and leave space, yeah, Man City is going to run ragged. And they play before us. They want to lay the marker down. They want to put as much pressure on us going into that Chelsea game. So, yeah, they play first. I think minute number 1, press, full court. They'll win. Yeah, I think they'll win this easily.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Of course.
Do you believe, and I'm asking you, do you believe that City will win every single game? Because if they win every single game, that means they win the title. No,
I don't think they win 11 straight. But I don't think we win our 10. So, yeah. Only one team has won. So Villa has won 11 games this year, right? I think that's the biggest run. Villa. I think that's the biggest run any team has put together this year. But the next, until we play City, I think they do win all the games until we play them, which is a problem because they're running until they get to us is Leeds, Forest, West Ham, and Palace, and Chelsea. Chelsea is an easy win for City.
You think so?
That was a heat check to see if Chelsea dad is still in the building. I think City walk over. Matter of fact, Chelsea will pull their pants down for City when they come.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right, because you didn't want your owners didn't want you to win the Carabao. Your owners don't want Arsenal to win the league either, Dan. So when City turn up to Stamford, you'll pull your pants down and spread your cheeks.
The thing is, they might try and do that and still draw because they went to the Etihad and drew them this season, didn't they? So
yeah. Tottenham did it. Tottenham was trying to draw. Tottenham was trying to throw the game and end up drawing the game in it. So I can hear it. Big up to Sweet Cherry. Hey, gal. Come at me touch you, know. Come at me touch you. Let me stop before my wife is watching this. Big up to Sweet Cherry. Manners and respect. Definitely. Make sure you share it out for us, man. Appreciate you checking in. We're glad the algorithm found you this morning. Big up to Yomi. Yomi says City always spooky against West Ham and Palace. Not this version of West Ham. I'm sorry. I think they'll think by the time they get to us, they will develop a full head of steam. You know, so 3-1 for that one, I think. Yeah. Right now. Tottenham, Fulham. These men are fully engulfed in a relegation fight, you know, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Do you fall on the side of no, keep him in the Premier League so we can get 6 points from him every year, or you want to see him?
No, I want them to go down. I want Deji to have his own little, you know, championship show, you know. Playing Burnley, I don't know, whoever's down, Birmingham and all them teams there. I want them to go down, man. I've had enough of Spurs because Deji, the comedian, that's what he is. Deji, the comedian, he's not been If you want to know about Spurs, go watch, you know, what Spurs are about. Go watch Deji because
Deji is bigger than Spurs, bro. Deji, he's the best thing about that club. He's a national treasure, bro.
He's a national treasure.
Protect him at all costs.
these men ain't serious, you know. They are not serious, and the way and you know the thing is, I think they will stay up anyway because Fulham probably will. Do you think Fulham can get something tomorrow?
Hell yeah. I think it's a disrespect to Fulham to think they're not going to win this. Bro, Spurs are, yeah, brother.
It's Forest, though, that's the ones that's going to let us down at the end of the day, isn't it? They're the ones that not going to win games. So, yeah, but you know what? They got that fraud. Is it Silva, the manager? Is it Silva?
Marco Silva, yeah.
I don't trust Marco Silva, you know. I don't trust him. He when he wants to give gifts, he's also someone that likes to give gifts as well. So I'm gonna say 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw, yeah? 1-1 draw. Brother, God bless them. All your Tottenham mates, if you're friends with them, check on them. Think Fulham do them. You know, like some 2-1, you'll see some 2-1s and thought the game was close.
Yeah.
This is gonna be one of them 2-1s. You'll be like 2-1 flatter Tottenham. You know, I'm seeing Iwobi looking like prime Iwobinho, tomorrow. And Smith Rowe doing his, Joshua King and all these men are gonna be looking like world beaters. Tottenham are so open, bro. They are so open. I'm telling you, Iwobi is gonna cook. Right? Did you see how Gyökeres was on the edge of their box unsupervised for our second zero open? They're so wide open. You know what I mean? So I think Fulham. I legit think Fulham turn them over, and I don't think they win another game for time, bro. Let the record show right on March 22nd when we are winning the Mickey Mouse Cup, like Dan says, they have a 6-pointer against Forest. And they lose that game against Forest, they're fully in the relegation fight. Fully in the red. The only reason why they're not in the red this weekend is because West Ham have Liverpool, and they're probably going to lose that. But over the next couple of weeks...
Don't they have any players coming back, though? No players coming back yet.
They are so disjointed right now. I'm not sure that this Italian coach was an upgrade on Frank. You know what I mean? And then, they got Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. So it's not like they're looking forward to any other competition for life. And after that, they got Liverpool. Yeah, it's looking long for Spurs, man. But yeah, West Ham, Liverpool. What you saying for that one? It's at Anfield.
Oh, it's got to be a routine win for Liverpool, man. Things out, isn't he? Wirtz is injured, isn't he?
Yeah.
Injured. West Ham are fighting as well right now as well.
They're fighting hard, bro. They
to stay in the Prem. Liverpool.
Big up Jagans. Big up my brother.
Did Liverpool win their last game?
Yeah, they escaped with a 1-0 win. The scam, the smash and grab. Forest was balling them, man. Forest.
Yeah.
But couldn't score. They did everything but score. Forest, and they scored in the 90+7 minute.
You see what I get? These people. I bet that's Chelsea Dan calling me, yeah, for some suspect number. Who's that calling from us? Private number. But you know what? I can see. You know what?
You see West Ham getting some at Anfield, huh?
West Ham getting a draw out of this game, Maybe a 2-2 or something. I can see a 2-2. Maybe a 2-2.
2-2, yeah. It's gonna be level for a minute. It's gonna be at 1-1 for a little bit, and then it's like, oh, can West Ham do it? And then you look at the final score and it's like, oh shit. Yeah. I agree with Monster. I think Liverpool put at least 4 past these men.
Nuno do the bottle, innit?
I feel bad for Nuno, man. I really want him to go stay up at the expense of Forest, but right now it's looking like the expense of Tottenham would be even sweeter. You know what I mean? Newcastle Everton. That's the last one. The rest of the games are dead. So like our friend Jordy Dredd, they host Everton. Newcastle are 11th. They're below Fulham. They're below Everton, Bournemouth, Brentford. Bad season. Them men are proving that the midweek games have really taken a toll on them. What you saying for that one? Everton, Newcastle. It's at St. James's Park.
I don't know, I've not really been watching Everton, Big up to Home Slice as well, but I have not been really paying attention to them. So
they're hard to beat, man. They don't get blammed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like United were all over them and still could only muster up one goal. We only got a pen. We only beat them one. They don't roll over, man. You know. They've only conceded 31 goals this season.
I've got a feeling Newcastle win this one, you know.
Yeah.
Just 2-1.
2-1 Newcastle, yeah. That's right around the wheelhouse of what I go with. Big up to Static, man. Like Static in the building. Hope you are good, my G. You up every single.
You got to get him on a show one of these days, man.
Static. Yeah. We gotta get Static on, man. Big up, man. Make sure we're following Static on Instagram and all them something there. But yeah, a couple of admin notes, people. Tomorrow, the member stream Sunday before the Chelsea game is the giveaway for the 2K milestone. Will be given back to the community on Sunday before the Chelsea game, and hopefully Arsenal give back to us with a win with the 3 points. Also at 10 p.m. UK time tonight, I'm over by TJ Warren's channel on the American Idiots. That's what's live from BBK Sports at the minute. What you got coming up, my G?
You just put me right in. Yeah, watch along with Kate probably on Sunday. Me and Dr. Seymour, man, we've got to do a show. We like to do these special shows where, you know, we talk about things that no one else wants to talk about in terms of Arsenal. So we're supposed to have a show tomorrow, but I've got my nephew coming down, so I don't know if I'm going to do that show tomorrow. But just keep the notification buttons on, people, because these shows are really intriguing and try and delve into the mindset of the manager and the players, and it's all opinions and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But it's interesting, isn't it? And just gets you thinking.
Definitely interesting, man. Big up for that, man. Big up for that. That's something I'm definitely interested in, because sometimes, as much as I love Arsenal, I do get tired of Arsenal. You know what I mean? So a good change of pace for that show. And big up to the Arsenal stand. It's a great show, man. I hope you're well. Hope you're well too, my G. Big you up. Man, that's not respect. Matter of fact, Static. What we'll do for the weekend warm up, like not every week, but like once a month, we'll have like a guest on, maybe.
Yeah.
Because we did it before with Doc. So yeah, Static. You know, I'll shoot you a note on IG whenever it's time to.
Even for next season, that'd be a good thing as well.
Yeah, man. We build it as we fly it, people. Manners and respect to the chat. Big up everybody. Yeah. Like I always.
Hey, you going to Football Rig? Sorry to cut you.
Oh yeah, matter of fact, yeah, I'm redirecting to Sammy. I should redirect to Sammy. I told him I would redirect.
Are you jumping on there?
No, man, I have some appointments.
Oh, okay. I'm supposed to jump on there anyway myself, so I'm jump on there for a little while.
Hold down the fort for me, man. Let me see if I can find it.
I will do, man.
But yeah, Sammy trying to hijack my Friday. Has he? Oh, he's going at 9:15. Okay, what time is it? God damn. Oh, any minute now. Yeah, man. Well, yeah, man, we'll be back, and hopefully Chelsea Dan will be back here. If Chelsea Dan is back in the comment section, it's probably not a good thing. That means we've lost.
Yes.
Or we drew, or they beat us 1-1. You know.
I'm sure I've got your number, proper Chelsea. Hold on. Before you look off the thing, I know you got appointment. I'm sure I've got your number, proper Chelsea, man, because you're in the group. So I'm sure I've got your number here somewhere. I'm sure, because we're supposed to do a show in it, but I know you're just gonna wind me up on that show. Listen, when me and him, listen, me and him doing the show, yeah.
He is a wind up.
It will be gold, yeah, because we clash so much. We absolutely clash, yeah, because we're obviously Londoners.
Yeah,
both love the clubs as well. He's Chelsea, I'm Arsenal. You know what I mean? So we're both like that. That is rivalry. Me and Chelsea Dan. That is proper rivalry. And we both know each other's clubs inside out as well. So that makes it more interesting.
You consider doing the watch along together then?
No, no way. I'm gonna do a show with him though.
I would pay to see that.
That would be good.
He's going to be doing a watch along. You're doing a watch along. So make sure that while the watch along is going on, when we score, you go in them comments and let him know.
Call him in it, and I'll call I'll call him and that saying, "What are you saying, bro?" But yeah, I'm gonna have to do a show with him one of these days. But he's gonna wind me up, and I'm gonna wind him up, and it's just gonna be crazy. But I love him though. You know what I mean? Big up to yourself. Dan, as always, man.
Very passionate Chelsea fan. Big him up every time. Don't change, Dan. We need you for content. Like I always say, people, take care of yourselves and each other. Until next time, we are gone.